She wanna rub on my body, but she know that I got a bitch. She don't really care, she fucking for fun. She told me that she want a kid. I told her bitch no, I just wanna fuck. Then I'm leaving, can't stay. Folks got a Glock, he shoot it like Ray Ray, yeah, you know he gon' spray. Glock, target practice, we don't miss, so bitch, watch what you saying.
Heavy hitters out there. Big H's. I'm your boy Jay.
I'm your boy Morrow 2 Belts. And we back again.
Another one.
No King Von.
Another one.
No DJ Khaled. We got a video on the women of wrestling. We love the women of wrestling.
We do.
You know that. So we gonna give y'all a topic. Cause I wasn't really like watching WWE in like 03.
Before 2008.
04. Bro. 05. That range when the women's division was just brutal.
I was.
You know. So I didn't really have to sit through that brutalism of women's wrestling back in the day.
You saw a lot of bad women's wrestling until 2015.
Yeah, even though from late 07 through 2014, 2013, it was still kind of bad on the women's side. But we're going to talk about what if the women of the past had the same opportunities the women of today got. So let's look at the opportunities today. Women's Money in the Bank. That was always a men's tradition. 05 when it first was created by Chris Jericho.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that was always a men's tradition. Females never had that. The women's tag team titles existed back in the day, the Fabulous Moolah time era, but they scrapped those titles a long time ago. The Elimination Chamber was only a men's thing. For the women now, you got the Elimination Chamber, the Royal Rumble. You got a Women's Rumble now. So let's just say if the likes of Trish Stratus, Lita, Mickie James, Victoria, Molly Holly, etc. had these opportunities back in the day.
Thank you, Trish.
Thank you, Trish. Would their careers be a little different? Like, would these legends have more accomplishments or accolades on their regimen? You gotta think about it. I don't know what you think. First of all, do you think it'll benefit them back in the day to have all these same opportunities that women got now?
Back then?
Yeah.
No.
You think it wouldn't have?
No. Because there were only like a couple women. You had Trish, Lita, Victoria, and Mickie James. Everybody was just eye candy models and all this type of stuff. So no. Now, today women having great matches is no big deal. As back then, a women's match being great, like a Trish and Lita match or a Trish and Mickie James match, like, dang, the women did this?
Bro.
Now it's like, all right, the women had a great match. A woman's match being better than a men's match, that's no big deal. Rhea Ripley having a better match than some of the dudes, that's no big deal now. At least not to me. Like, women have great matches all the time now. I think Asuka might be better than 99% of the men.
That's crazy.
So, like, I'm actually just enjoying this, man, because I'm all for the women being, presented in a way where they're serious, they're not just eye candy. Now, if you talk about the women back in the day, nah, not at all. Hell no. They don't deserve to be main event nothing unless it's Trish and Lita.
And I'm going to say this. I agree with one point you made when you say it was only like 4 women that was main event level. But I'm going to say this. It was 20 other women that could have been mid-card level. And that's why I say this. If they had a women's tag team title back in the day, more women would have had opportunities to be in better stories. If you had a women's Money in the Bank back in the day, that's an extra, adage for women to fight even harder, to work even harder. They had nothing to work for real. It was one women's title. And Trish was damn near the champion most of the time because she was the one. So between her and Lita, they got like 12 women's title reigns. And Mickie James got like 6 too to her name, but it's like nobody had opportunities back then. They just had to go out there, fight for 2 minutes, and then,
Well, where did they find these women though? Playboy magazines and...
I mean, yeah, you're right. The talent level,
like
the talent pool definitely was bad back then, but it's like...
I mean, yeah, they were nice to look at back in the day, but it was like, all right, bra and panties match, pillow fight. all right, now these women can't wrestle. Like the matches were
Yeah,
sloppy.
they definitely probably wouldn't want to take bumps anyway, like of that magnitude of a lot of
a lot of sloppy matches, unless it's like Trish, like I said, Trish, Lita, Victoria, or something like that.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna talk about past, cause he only talking about 05, 06, Trish, Lita, that era. Let's go to Michelle McCool's, Maurice's. Like a lot of them wasn't that great of in-ring performers either, but they was using them, and you can't say if let's say they had better opportunities in 08.
Mm-hmm.
They had a lot of women. You say Natalia was coming in,
Mm-hmm.
Michelle McCool was there, Layla was there, Kelly, even though she was just a Barbie, but she was there. Like I said, you had Beth Phoenix on the last legs of her career. And she was in that division when it was terrible, but she made a name.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just a lot of women that Melina, etc. So I'm like, if women had just like better chances and more like to fight for, I feel like they would have had a better. They would have fought more harder. Like I don't know. I feel like the women didn't care for real back in the day because
They didn't.
Because they really, like you say, it was nothing really there. Most of them was just Playboy magazine people, and then other than that, like you say, the ones who was wrestling, it was just them. I don't know. It's hard to call it because, like you said, so what we see today, like you said, the Rhea Ripley's, them women back then couldn't even hang in the ring with a Rhea Ripley and a Charlotte Flair. So yeah,
Stop disrespecting Becky, man.
No, not Becky Lynch, one of the best wrestlers in the women's division, but I just didn't mention it, bro. I got a lot of respect for the man.
So I think, just women wrestling back then. That's a piss break right there. Even when the Nikki Bellas was coming up, like piss break. Nothing's gonna happen.
Yeah, 2015 was definitely when like women started to be taken serious.
You had your few here and there. You had your AJ Lee's, which was a little bit later after Trish and Lita.
Like 2011 when she came in. 2010 actually when she was on the NXT show, and then bro.
But that was about it.
So we just wanted to make point of like if the women was if they had like opportunities to like that the women today got, would it be better? But like bro said, I agree. It was really like 4 main women, 3 Lita, Trish, Mickey, like you say Victoria was underrated as well. And I think even as Molly Holly was champion a couple times.
Molly Holly was good
for sure. So like you had a few, but it wasn't that many. I liked Jacqueline too. She was impressive.
Mm-hmm.
She had it. But like other than that, it wasn't like that many females back then to care about. Besides, if you just wanna, whoop with them, you wanna see how they looking. Other than that, talent wise, you wasn't looking at nothing for real. But what y'all think about the women, of back then? If could have been better if they had opportunities, or would have been the same? Cause it wasn't that much talent. I don't know. Let us know. Drop it down below. No, I'm overly impressed with the women's division today.
Yeah, it's like women. Like I said, women having great matches is no big deal today.
You used to it now.
In 2005, you were like, dang, Trish and Lita main evented Raw?
Yeah, not women main event, like random PLEs just because.
Bro, it was getting to the point where they was main eventing too much.
Everything.
2019, when they first started letting people main event WrestleMania,
bro. Then they had the women main event Survivor Series. I'm like, y'all going too far now.
Trash.
But
Trash.
Once again, like the videos, man, subscribe. Y'all already know I'm Drip the Gold. I'm your boy. I'm Morrow. 2 times 2 belts.
Money making J, and we out.
We out.